in Lewis.
Headlines you can't get through your day without. On Power 101.7.
All right, Jess, what you got today?
Here we go. So after months of hinting at a likely bid, President Biden officially announced on Tuesday that he will seek a second term as president of the United States in the 2024 election.
Wow.
He says, when I ran for president 4 years ago, I said that we are in a battle for the soul of America, and we still are. Again, President Biden officially declares that he's running for re-election. All right?
Wow.
So there you go. They were going back and forth, hinting to a likely bid, and officially it has been announced.
Now, let me ask you this. I heard a story, and I was talking to somebody yesterday, that President Biden's too old and Donald Trump's too old.
He's going to be, I heard it this morning, 77, I think, this year.
Biden?
Trump.
Is he really? And how old's Biden going to be? Do we know?
80s.
Oh, he's already 80s. Okay.
I believe so, yeah.
He's going to be 87 by the time he's done, right? Or is it 84 or 87? I don't know. We got to figure out how old they are. Why are presidents so old?
He's 80.
Oh, he's 80.
Mm-hmm.
So Biden's 80 right now. So let's see if he's 80.
And Trump turned 77.
So he'll be 81. And then he'll finish his second term by 85. 85, 86, right?
Yeah, his birthday's November.
Yeah.
He has a November birthday. So, yeah, he'll be 81. And then if he gets reelected another 4 years.
He'll be considered the oldest president.
I believe so, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I mean, can we get some younger politicians in there? Why they got to be so old? I mean, seriously.
I don't know. I mean, Barack wasn't old. He was considered young.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he was considered young.
Yeah, President Obama was young. Let's get some more people his age. I heard Gavin Newsom was talking about throwing his name into the mix, or he's like, being primed. So I don't know. We'll see.
A little younger, right?
We'll see how it goes.
How old? Let's see. 55.
That's how old Gavin Newsom is?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Pete Buttigieg or whatever.
All right, let's see here.
He was one that ran.
41.
He's 41, yeah. And then Ron DeSantis on the other side.
Yeah.
He's another one.
50s?
I don't know. I don't know how old he is.
There must be a lot of people looking this up because they all come up the first Google search.
He was a former baseball player.
Oh, he's 44.
44, yeah.
Gosh, I thought he was older than that for some reason. I'm older than Ron. I'm older than him. I look at him and I'm like, wait.
Ron DeSantis?
He doesn't look old, but I think he looks older than 44. Am I wrong?
Well.
I'm older than him?
Are you? By how much, Jess?
A lot.
No.
A lot. Yes.
Well, he's older than me.
He is older than you, but I mean, look at him.
You say 44?
He's 44.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess everybody ages differently, so I'm not going to hate.
Okay.
Wow.
Do I look older than him?
Yes.
All right. Well, President Biden has announced he's running for president. And he's going to be running against Donald Trump, and that's how it's going to be. It's going to be an S show. And
it is. You and I have talked about it.
It's going to be a circus, and Biden's going to end up winning a re-election 4 more years, and then it's going to.
You do feel that it'll be Biden and Trump going against each other again, like a rematch,
and it's going to be a circus, and I'm going to try to.
So you don't think that there's anybody else on the other side that will beat Donald Trump?
I think it would be Ron DeSantis.
Okay, if anybody
but
Ron.
And all these polls, I don't believe all these polls that are going around right now, but I think
it's too early right now with the polls.
Yeah. I don't know. That's just my feeling. That's just what I think.
Mm-hmm.
You might agree, you might disagree, but that's just what I think. This is Bill Baker personally saying this. I think it's going to be President Biden versus former President Trump.
Again. Wow.
And it's going to be an S show.
Isn't that crazy?
And it's going to be crazy. And then I think Biden's going to win re-election.
Mm-hmm.
I think the other side is divided because of Donald Trump. And that's it.
Okay.
So you want down the middle talk? That's down the middle talk. That's what I feel is going to happen.
Wow.
I don't know. Do you guys agree? You guys agree with me? Was that what's going to happen?
Go down again. Like the exact same scenario.
It is.
I just can't believe it.
I don't know. Unless something crazy. Well, you know what?
Wow.
I shouldn't even predict that because
think, who's there that will compete with Trump? Who's going to get numbers like Trump?
I thought it was going to be Ron DeSantis.
Me too.
But
then when you read more about it and the numbers and the polls, like you say, it's different.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like confused.
It's just crazy. It's just crazy.
But for the same scenario to come back around is crazy to me.
Yeah, it's like deja vu. So
yeah, I'm almost in like disbelief. Like, is this real? Like, is this happening? Wow. All right.
All this talk about, they're too old and they need to get more people in there, different, fresh blood in there and all that. Like we just talked about a second ago. Yeah, I agree with that. They need to get fresh blood in there on both sides.
Yeah.
But that's not going to happen.
With this particular election.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. So.
Wow. Okay. I think people stick with certain people if like they've been in for a while, they're familiar with it, they feel comfortable, they're not really sure like what the younger fresh blood is going to bring in, so they get hesitant. And that's why it's older presidents that are in there.
Well, I guess we'll see.
An emergency landing happened with American Airlines. This is crazy. An American Airlines flight headed to Phoenix on Sunday morning was rerouted back to its departure airport in Columbus, Ohio, for an emergency landing after a bird strike reportedly caused the plane's engine to catch on fire. Thank God no one was injured and the plane landed safely at John Glenn Columbus International Airport. After 8 a.m. local time, the FAA made a statement. American Airlines plane engine catches fire and had to make an emergency landing. Whew. In Salisbury, a balcony fire at a local apartment complex over the weekend was ruled accidental. Officials say that the fire was reported at around 1:15 a.m. on Saturday at Ocean Isle Circle Apartment 302. Firefighters controlled the blaze in about 20 minutes. Further investigation revealed that the fire was caused by a juvenile fire play. Total damage was estimated at $250. Here in Delaware lawmakers are now pushing for a law that's going to focus on mental health. Representative Valerie Longhurst held a press conference on Monday introducing the 2023 Delaware Behavioral Health Package. House Bill 200 looks to create more positions geared towards mental health in high schools statewide. This includes school counselors, social workers, and school psychologists. Other measures include House Bill 4, providing supportive services for schools after traumatic events. These include incidents such as death of any student, educator, or other employee of a public school. House Bill 3 would provide students up to 3 excused absences per school year for behavioral health reasons. The package of the bills is right now expected to be filled out today on Tuesday, April the 25th. So we'll see here in Delaware as the lawmakers are introducing a new law addressing mental health for students. So that's a good look right there.
Yes, mental health
Definitely
is so
needed.
important.
Yes.
Oh, it's so important.
It's great news.
Okay. 6:49, it's a Bill and Jessica show. We got sports up next, right after Ray Shermer. Good morning.